It's your boy, the Ben Israel, the People's Champ, back with another YouTube live stream. Shalom, Israel. Shalom, you Negroes. Shout out to my trolls. Hope everybody is doing well today. November, I believe it's the 25th or 26th. I didn't look. Tuesday, 2025. It's a little cloudy day. Looked like it been raining earlier, but it's nice out. So I'm sitting outside and out here sharpening this obsidian rock and putting a blade on it. In case y'all don't know, obsidian rock is a volcanic rock. It's formed from lava, and I'm gonna turn this into a knife when I'm finished. So I'm putting a little edge on the blade now, and I'm gonna use a paracord to make the handle when I'm done. And some of you probably asking, why are you doing that, V Ben Israel? Well, your boy V. Izzy, I'm the Heisenberg of this shit. The Dark Knight, the Black MAGA, the Shogun of Charlotte. The ladies call me the Cookie Monster, Pumpkin Escobar. Y'all know all that good shit. But in case some of you don't know, I'm a knife person. I get it from my grandmama. And I don't necessarily have any tremendously expensive knives, but I like knives. I like unique knives, knives that catch my attention, and I like to sharpen them. It helps relax me. So I'm sitting out here sharpening this here, just enjoying the weather. Figured I'd see how my peoples was doing, since I am the people's champ and all. Gotta check in with everybody. You know, y'all about to celebrate this murderous holiday on Thursday. I'm probably gonna be a Golden Corral while y'all do that. I don't know. Might go see my daughter. I don't. But yeah, it's pretty sharp now, but I want to get it sharper. I want it as sharp as I can get it, honestly. I mean, it's knife like now. It's pretty doggone sharp now. But I mean, it'll cut you. I could slit somebody's throat with it now, but that ain't good enough. Your boy got more work to do. But it's nice out here today. I got a little hoodie on and my hat, and I'm just out here chilling. Nothing really going on, nothing big to talk about, and I figured I'd just enjoy the day, man, on some bar raw shit. But instead of painting, I'm making a knife. Yeah, go figure. Your boy's a monster. Your boy is a monster. But what's up with y'all, man? What is up with y'all? On your way in the door, make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure y'all subscribe, smash the bell, share, hype, hit the cash app, send me $2 on the Pure Leaf Tea Fund. You don't want to be here? Don't be here. Move around. Plenty of places to be out here in these YouTube streets. You know what I mean? Plenty of places to be. You ain't gotta be here. Y'all might be looking for some Negrotainment, ratchet TV or whatever. Maybe that's more to your fancy. Some of you may be trying to start your holidays early, finish up at work. I don't know what y'all doing. I see the blue tape I done had to put on my beats. I done, I destroyed more headphones, y'all, sleeping, falling asleep and cracking them and breaking them. And I got to get me some black electric tape so I could do a better job. I used some painter's tape. That's all I had. But I wonder if this guy over here got any electric tape. I'm going to ask him in a minute. This guy over here in a work van. Maybe he'll give me a roll. But yeah, I'm just out here chilling, man. Just out here chilling. I always tell you young men to get a hobby. I have a couple. Photography used to be my main hobby, but I don't think I can do that anymore. But maybe one day I'll try. I but I have other little hobbies. I got my little hydroponic garden growing. I do this knife sharpening thing I do. Y'all know I like to cook, do the chef V stuff. You know, God forbid I ever get some money. I have a lot of other hobbies I'd like to do. I think I can still do even in my limited vision. Like to get into overlanding, and I've always been into like four wheelers and stuff. But I'd love to be able to go out, build a rig, and go out on a trail somewhere. I think I can drive well enough to do that as long as I'm following somebody. I couldn't be the lead rig, but if I was two or three cars back, I think I could do it without tearing up the rig. I mean, they rugged and tough anyway, so even if I flipped it, I guess it. I'd really like to. My dream rig would be like a Polaris Expedition North Star. Upgrade the suspension, throw some big 37s on it, change the clutch, you know, put some not molly packs on it and get a little trailer, nice trailer though, a little off-roading trailer like a hiker type of trailer or what's that one from Australia, the Brooder? Yeah, that'd be nice right there. That way I ain't got to pitch no tent. I could just pull over and set up base camp, hang out with everybody, cook under stars, drive through some mud, some water, sand, rocks, you name it. I want to do all of that. That's why I would want to buy some land, a couple of hundred acres at least 100 acres. But if I get a couple of hundred, that'd be great. Be out there on my property, man, doing the homesteading type of thing. I mean, build me a earth ship, live in the earth ship. Man, that'd be great. That would be great. Earthship is one of my favorite type of houses, but if it wasn't Earthship, I guess I would do a greenhouse home. That might even be, I might like that more than Earthship. A greenhouse home with a natural pool indoors, bunch of fruit trees, tropical trees. I could live in that shit all year long. Man, that do wonders for my health. Oh yeah, that's coming along nice, right there. Gotta be careful though. I wish I had a piece of paper so I could show y'all how sharp it is. And again, this is a lava stone. That's where this comes from. It's called obsidian. It's glass like, but it's stone. Yeah, man. I haven't polished it yet. I'm still sharpening it. Yeah, buddy. That's coming along nice there. I know some of y'all like, what the hell you sharpening it with? I'm using a whetstone in case y'all don't know. I got a whetstone, so I never noticed that word. I guess that's the brand. Hmm. Keen Best, I believe is what it says. Never noticed it till just now. I guess it's so dark in my house and this black writing, small black writing. I just never noticed it. I pay attention to the numbers, which is 1,400. So right now I'm on the gritty side. I'm using the 400, and then when I get ready to polish it, I'll flip it over and I'll use the 1,000 to polish. Yeah, this is therapeutic for me though. This is therapeutic. Just relaxes me. Helps. I guess I'm exercising my arms. I never thought about it. Yes, my arms be strong as shit at, because I do this so much. I better be careful when I'm choking the chicken, not to. I might really choke the chicken for real and hurt myself. I better be careful. Luckily, I don't do that very often, so that's never really been my thing. Kind of aggravates me. I'd rather somebody else do it. I don't like doing it myself. But sometimes you gotta squeeze one out. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Trying to get this tip right. Tip ain't is it's okay, but it ain't quite where I want it to be yet. I'm gonna get it right though. I'm gonna get it right. I'm gonna get it right, y'all. A lot of y'all might be traveling. I hope y'all be safe out there. I'll say a prayer for you. I don't, I don't celebrate the holiday. I don't want anybody to have a car accident or get injured while they on the road or anything. I don't know what the weather is up north. Did they get snow yet? New York, Jersey, Philly. I remember when I was a kid, we would already had snow by now. I guess that's the global warming. It seems to snow less and less every year. Yeah, buddy. The good thing about this being a stone, I don't know if the new radars, they kind of go by the shapes. Like if you're in the airport, you damn sure ain't they gonna take this from you in the airport. But regular radars, like at a hospital or something, this won't set it off because it's a stone. But I don't courthouse kind of thing. I don't like going places where I can't take my pocket knife. I don't like that. So I'll be able to slip this in my pocket and go through a regular radar check if I wanted to. That way, if something jump off up in a hospital or a courthouse, I'm coming up out of there. That I assure you. That I assure you. Yeah, buddy. Watched a pretty good movie last night. It kind of surprised me. I was just looking for something to watch. So I watched this movie called Sinners. And it kind of started off like a back to the slavery kind of movie. You know, that kind of time, like Reconstruction, slavery ish time period. And then they was like the cousins was setting up. I think they was in Chicago when they decided to move back down south. And when they got down south, they was setting up a juke joint, like in an old barn or something they bought from white man. Next thing I know, it turned into a vampire movie. I'm like, whoa, did not see that coming. Um, it's a pretty good movie though. I was kind of nodding in and out, but when them vampires started popping out, I'm, whoa, what the hell? Vampires, that was a nice little plot twist. That was a nice little plot twist. Caught me by surprise with that one. One thing about this lava rock, this obsidian stone, it's not easy to sharpen. It takes a lot of work. This ain't like steel. This is Mother Nature's. This is God's rock here. It's the God stone. Damn Infinity Gauntlet, you know. Infinity Gem type of shit. It's hard. So it takes a lot of work. I'm gonna be at this for a few hours. Y'all remember I made that beef stew and I thought it was gonna last me to lot longer than it did. I finished that damn beef stew off last night, y'all. That shit was good. I'm gonna do me some tacos tonight. It's Taco Tuesday, baby. It's Taco Tuesday. I don't even. I hope I got some cheese. I just thought about it. I don't know if I got any cheese. I know I got. Yeah, I do got some cheese. I don't have no shredder, so I'm gonna have to. No, I think I do got a shredder on my chopper. I think it has a shredder on it. I got a block of cheese. I got a block. I think I got two blocks. So I'll make it do what it do, baby. I'll make it do what it do, baby. It's a lot of people over here. I never really noticed it. It's a lot of people over here. They either work nights or they don't work at all. I'm not sure because Usually it's a couple of cars. My neighbors closest to me be blocking my view, and I don't pay attention to the ones that's far off. It's just coming along that shit. Yeah, baby. It's gonna be this will do some damage here. And I like them serrated part there. I'm not gonna do nothing with that. I don't really have a sharpener that I small enough where I can get in there. But well, nah, I was thinking about on the edges. Yeah, I guess I can get it on the edges with a sharpening stone. That'll do a little something with the serrated part. Yeah, but the serrated part is already kind of good. Once I put the paracord handle on it, that's gonna be nice. I'm not sure what color. What color do y'all think I should do? It's black. It's kind of black with a little blue streak in it. I guess I'll do a black paracord. I think I got some in there. They got a little hint. It's like a little bit of blue in there and a little bit of like gray, but it's mostly black. It's pretty, very pretty. Can't squeeze it right now because I ain't got that paracord on there. But once I put that paracord on there, that's gonna be nice. That is gonna be a nice one. Might end up being one of my favorites. This obsidian. I wish it was bigger. I mean, YouTube is so deceptive. I guess because they had like when you look at the description, the person has their hand out like this with the knife on it. The knife is hanging over their four fingers on both sides. Now the description says 3.5 inches, so that's about right. But they must have had a child's hand because I don't even have that. I mean, my hands is large as far as a glove. If I put on a glove, I wear a large, but damn, that must have been a baby's hand that they took the picture with. You know, ain't no comments yet. Huh. Yeah. I'm trying to keep it on the right angle, but it's a little challenging with this obsidian. It's a little bit different than a steel blade. And this is my first time ever sharpening obsidian that I can remember. I've done a stone knife before, and I ended up years ago selling it to an old white man for $100. It was a nice piece of stone I had found somewhere, and I worked on it for a long time. And I was somewhere working, and I needed to cut a box open, and I used it. And the white man went crazy when he saw the knife. He had seen one since he was a kid or something he was saying. And he was like, "Man, you make that?" I said, "Yeah, I did." He said, can you make me one?" I said, "Well, these stones ain't easy to come by." He said, "Well, sell me that one." I said, "Make me an offer." He said, "I'll give you $100 for it." I said, "Sold." For a rock that I had found somewhere and sharpened into a knife. And it was a rock I had found down in South Carolina on the property, Chesterfield County. Well, not really. I just like the rock, and I thought it would make a good knife. It was twice as big as this, but it was not as pretty. This is pretty. This is pretty. Yeah, like I said, y'all, I really didn't have no topics. Just out here kicking it. Didn't really feel like talking politics or not even relationship shit. None of that. Not really. I was talking to my friend Joy the other night, and I guess we got to finish that conversation. But I think our phone died. But she's talking about why older men like younger women. And my friend said, "Oh well, but y'all not compatible." I said, "The fuck? What you mean?" I said, "See, that's the problem. Women think we compatibility. What we think is compatible, and what they think is compatible, are different things. Criteria. We don't give a fuck about y'all conversation. We would rather y'all not talk, to be honest with you. Because most of the time, y'all just talk about y'all problems, some bullshit that we really don't give a shit about no way. So we just kind of be like, really, word? That be like, we just be trying to get through the conversation. We don't be really having no deep philosophical conversations with most of y'all. Because y'all, most of y'all don't talk about shit. Now, I got a few female friends that we do have good conversations, but that's not the normal. That's the exception. You know what I mean? And that's what I was explaining to her. I said, men want, what did I tell y'all? Peace, cooperation, good head. That's what men want. And get it through your head, ladies. I don't know how many years I got to keep telling y'all this, but that's what men want. Your conversation is not required. All we just want you to give, don't disturb. Now, let me explain it because I haven't explained it in a long time. Don't, by peace, don't disturb our peace. We don't need, I've heard women say, oh, I'm going to bring him peace. No, we don't need you to try to be a problem solver. We need you, just don't create problems. Don't disturb the peace. And again, y'all communication, or what y'all call communication, most of the time is disturbing our peace. We be peaceful and y'all come around with that bullshit that we don't really give a shit about and what happened at work and your mama, your daughter, all of them kind of problems, you know, your home girl. Usually it's work. Usually that's your favorite topic. Y'all love trying to tell us about your job and what Keisha did on the job and all of that. I just flipped it over to the thousand grits. I'm gonna start polishing it a little bit. We don't give a shit about none of that, man. So, and that disturbs our peace. We be trying to watch something on TV. Now we got to turn the TV off because y'all want to talk. Y'all don't want to communicate. Y'all want to talk. And by talk, y'all talk at us. Because as soon as we start talking, y'all whole perception of time goes out the window. What I say, the girl told me I was talking for about 30 minutes to an hour. Oh, you was talking for 3 hours. Okay. I know for a fact because everything is a fact. I know for a fact because I was looking at the clock the whole time. Bitch, you wasn't looking at no fucking clock. All of these years I've been on the phone with you, I ain't never even heard you say what time it was. Now all of a sudden, you a timekeeper? The fuck out of here. But that's the lie. That's the bullshit to validate their argument. Because they know it, they full of shit with it. But what fucking difference it make? I told her my comeback was I've been listening to you talk for 3 months about the same shit. And if you really want to be technical, I've been letting you talk for 3 years about the same shit, same problems in different cities and different states, same exact problem. I mean, really, nothing new. Constantly was getting kicked out of places and couldn't get along with nobody. Her and her son in the car, she babying his ass, and he can't grow the fuck up. 20 something goddamn years old. Same shit for three years. But I can't talk for 3 hours. Yeah, okay. But since you sitting there monitoring the clock, what did I just say? I don't remember. Yeah, exactly. That's why I kept repeating myself. Cause you nothing sticks with you. In one end, right out the other. That's why you having the problems you have. Still ain't heard from her again. Which is fine by me. Life goes on. Life goes on. Oh yeah, baby. That got a nice edge on it. That's a nice blade edge. I'm gonna go get me a piece of paper. Let me go in the house, get me a piece of paper, y'all. I kinda can't stop. Let me go get me a piece of paper. I wanna see how sharp I've really gotten it. Uh yeah, I decided to test see what my progress has gotten. Kinda turn my rollator into my outdoor chair. It's kind of convenient. I just roll it out here. So anyway, we're gonna see where we at with it. We're gonna see where we at. This is regular white paper. I don't know if I can do this right, but it's hard to do it the way I'm doing it. Yeah, I wish. Damn it! I guess I should have left it on the keyboard. I mean, on the clipboard. It's hard to do it. Yeah, even this one, I can't do it. This paper ain't good. Not for what I'm trying to do. Nah, it ain't that good. 'Cause this knife is sharp. I know this one is sharp here, but I know it's maybe I should have did it that way. Okay, hold on a minute. Let me get another piece. Try it that way. Try it that way. It ain't quite as sharp as my pocket knife. But it's all right. I mean, it ain't meant to be. I don't think I'll ever get it that sharp. Not the way I'm sharpening. If I had a grinding stone, maybe, but um, I seen a guy sharpening a rock. It was a meteor. I think he called it the meteor knife, something like that. That big, he got that motherfucker. He used a grinding stone. He was a professional though. I ain't no professional, but I would have loved to have that knife. See, that's the kind of bullshit if I ever got a lot of money. That's the kind of bullshit I would buy. Fucking meteor knife. Probably had to pay about $10,000, $15,000 for that knife, but that bitch was razor sharp. And it looked crazy. I love the way it looked. Yeah, he got a YouTube. I forget the guy's name. He got a YouTube channel. I follow him. He makes some fucking banging ass knives. I know that. Yeah, I would buy them kind of just to have it, as a collector. That's what it would be. I would be a collector of rare knives and sharp knives. Y'all know I love my fucking miracle blades. Them motherfuckers are still sharp. 20 some odd years later, the motherfucking knife has never been sharpened and it's still sharp as day one when I first bought it. Hell, I'd buy them ninja knives. I love that ninja knife set and the with the ninja block, knife block with the built-in sharpener. That knife set's about what, $400 or $500. When it first came out, that bitch is about $900, but I've seen it go down over the years. But that's something I would definitely buy. That would be the knives I would have in my kitchen, among others. Remember the Ginsu knives back in the day? I ain't seen them in years. They still sell them bitches. The husk knives, I love the husk knives. I've given them away as gifts. I bought people. Everybody loves that husk knife, especially after I sharpen it. Um, When I was going with Tangi, her brother-in-law, he was a butcher. So I got him a husk knife and he loved it. He took that knife everywhere, especially when he did cookouts. It had a nice look sheath. And he would put it on his side at the cookout, and that shit was a thing of pride for him. And I'm glad. I was happy. I'm always that kind of guy. I'm happy to give people stuff just to make them happy, man. It ain't really about me so much, but it's like, hey, I like to see people happy. I brought a brother. She was so selfish, and so I would try to do little things for her family. All she did was take, 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 take. So I bought a brother a custom Saints jersey with his last name on it, with his name on it. Gethers was their last name, I think, if I remember correctly. Yeah, Gethers. So I bought him a Saint custom. It really wasn't a Saint jersey. It was like a knockoff Saint jersey, but it was well made. But it had his name on it, and his birthday was the numbers. Football jersey. He loved it. He hung that shit on the wall under his television. Why do all black people, stop putting TVs on the wall, people? All like y'all don't even get it professionally done. Y'all just hang that bitch on the wall like a cheap ass painting. And I mean, if you're gonna put it on the wall, get it done right. Get some surround sound in the wall too. Like do it right if you're gonna do it. Otherwise, just get it. Why we can't use TV stands? To me, when you use a TV stand, it's at the right eye level anyway. Y'all be having it way up in that too high, and you looking up, and You got regular ass chairs. It ain't like you got a movie thing set up like movie chairs. Y'all got a regular ass couch. So you get a crook in your neck looking at your goddamn TVs, man. All right. All right. I think I'm done. I polished it up. It has a pretty good edge on it. I know the tip ain't all of that great. That's why I didn't cut the paper the way I wanted it. But the edge is great. I think as sharp as I'm going to get it today, it may take me a couple of months to really get it like I wanted to get. I might have to research how long I got to do this. I mean, I see the flakes and shit, so something is coming off on the sharpening stone, and I feel it on my thumb. So I might have to see if there's another grit that I might be having it might be do a better job because this is really what I use from steel, so it may not get the same result. I'm gonna have to look. Maybe I'll ask AI. Have to ask AI. We'll find that paracord in a minute though, and that way I could just hold it like that. You really don't want it to be John size like a regular knife. No way. This is just want to, but I don't want to because when I squeeze it, I'm cutting into my hand because of the way the stone is shaped. So I'm gonna cover that up, a little cushion on it, and be able to grip it better with the paracord. I mean, because a regular knife is bigger. It ain't supposed to be that big. I don't want it to be that big. I mean, almost. It's almost about that same size, but I guess I could, if I was a professional knife maker, build a longer handle for it. I guess. I don't know. But that's what somebody else would do. But then it would be a fixed blade. I don't really want it to be that big because you can't carry it anywhere. I could just put this in my pocket and, like I said, walk under a regular radar detector. But it's all I really got today, man. Like I said, I just wanted to come on here and shoot the shit, kick it for a little bit, put a little content up outside. Like I said, it's cloudy. Like it had been raining, a couple of puddles is out here, but it's dry right now. It ain't raining, but it's still damp. But it ain't cold. It's a fall day. It's beautiful. Yes, the other day with the Carolina blue sky and the orange leaves. Oh man, that's a pretty combination color right there. Very pretty. I saw it wasn't a granite. It was like a man-made countertop. quartz, I guess. But it was those colors with the blue and the orange. Make oh man, that was. I was watching one of them home shows. Timothy P. Livingston, or he does a lot of house tours, and he was showing the countertops, and I saw it, and it was beautiful years ago. I don't even think I saved that shit. But yeah, man, that's all I got, y'all, man. Like, subscribe, and share on y'all way out the door. Come back and see me. It's your boy.